Yo, what's up guys? Boogle here, and finally we got Daboo the dumbass. This is a decently easy stage once you have the right units and right levels ready, so keep that in mind. And here is basically the core lineup for this level. Talents are not needed at all. You just need at least true forms. Make sure you absolutely do have true forms. But levels, there are some where you might need to go to like level 33, like ramen and such, but it still does work with level 30 with the power of the combos. As you can see, we're using two combos in this lineup. We have the Moby Dick combo, which is defense up, and cat base defense up, which actually helps in this level. And if your cats are lower leveled and they're all base at level 30, you can use two defense up combos. But instead of two defense up combos, since our cats are higher leveled, we are going to bring a research up combo. And research up with ramen is pretty broken, so if you have your ramen at like level 33, or if you boosted your ramen, I do recommend using research up with a defense up combo, and it should be pretty overpowered. You can also use the medium defense up combo with Vigler if you do have him, and it's a pretty overpowered combo. Now let's explain the core units in the lineup. Pretty much all of them, the whole bottom row is all very solid units, but the two top ones up here, both of the islands can help out, so make sure you do remember to cycle them. And here we go. Ramen is probably the main unit in this level. If you have a high level ramen, you pretty much can guarantee yourself this win, because Ramen's DPS is very great in this level, and his survivability against the angels also very great. Can also a big unit in this level, can take a hit from Daboo and does a lot of damage as well. If you have that double bounty talent on can help out a lot too, but it's not needed. Pizza is a very slept on unit in this level. The slow movement speed actually helps, and if you do have it decently leveled, it can take a hit. But if you don't have pizza, you can use stuff like drama cats, seafarer, cameraman even, or you can use housewife if you're willing to, but I recommend these slower movement speed units. And you can also use cyborg, but you have to make sure you do not spam it too much. But yeah, if you don't have those and you have pizza, I do recommend using pizza, unless you have a nice camera like we do, but that's pretty high leveled for this stage, so we're gonna go with pizza instead. But if you do have camera boosted, make sure you do use it in this level. You can also use Sifu Cat, and it's a pretty nice staller, but the DPS will drop down pretty largely, replacing something like Can. Here we go. Manic Jamera, probably the main unit in this stage. Now, it's either you have a level 30 Manic Jamera or a very high level Jamera Cat. Since our Jamera Cat is super high level, we're using level 30 Manic Jamera instead to balance it out. But if your Jamera is higher leveled, then I recommend using that. But Manic Jamera can come in clutch with waves and his movement speed, so use Manic Jamera obviously if you do have it at level 30. And if you hypermaxed it to level 40, great, you can pretty much sweep by in this level. Now, of course, we can't forget the main man, a Bahamut. DPS is very important in this stage because you want to take out Daboo as quickly as possible. So a Bahamut does the job very greatly, and he does help in the peon waves as well. If you have some Ubers that can work nice, of course, I'm pretty sure it's obvious which Ubers work very great here, and there should be no questions of Ubers. But if you're wondering about Ubers and what to use in this stage, comment it down below and I'll be sure to answer if I can. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the lineup, and if you have any questions, of course, as always, just comment it down below and I will try to answer. But yeah, let's hop into the level. Here we go. As power-ups go, I do recommend bringing Rich Cat, and it is very helpful in the beginning with cash. So Rich Cat, if you have it, do absolutely bring it. But the other power up I absolutely recommend bringing is Sniper. Since Daboo is resistant to knockbacks and slows and other effects, it is very hard to crowd control him, so Sniper is pretty much a must. And of course, Treasure Radar if you do want to get the boy Curling Cat. But when you start off, you want to rush hard and pretty much rush with anything and try to get your Manic Chimera out as quick as possible. This is why Rich Cat is so great for this stage. Now, something to keep in mind when timing your units into Daboo's range is Daboo's trigger range is 300, so it's kind of short, but the actual omni-strike hit will hit units up to a range of 800, so keep that in mind when timing in your units. Although the trigger range for Daboo is pretty short, the omni-strike is decently large. And of course, that 100% chance to slow is also pretty annoying, so the thing is, if you have Manic Chimera in front of Daboo and he hits your Manic Chimera and Manic Chimera is slow, you actually want to deactivate Sniper, because when Sniper knocks back Daboo and your Manic Chimera is slowed, your Manic Chimera won't be able to hit Daboo anymore. So once Manic Chimera is in a position where he's slowed and he's already hitting Daboo, make sure you do disable Sniper so you can get as much hits as possible with Manic Chimera. So when this first wave comes out, you can pretty much handle it with cycling Pizza, Can and spamming Ramen. It's nothing too crazy. And do not forget you also have whales you can cycle as well. Now the way I would use a Bahamut in this level is to save it for the zombie phases, and that's when you have your opportunity to get as much damage done on Daboo while also sweeping the whole zombie peon phase, especially when the zombie seal comes out. If it does get to that point, you want to make sure you have a Bahamut charged up and ready for that in case it does get to a dire situation. So save a Bahamut for the zombie phases. Angel phase, you can pretty much spam Ramen and Pizza, Can to take those out. But there is this one awkward random zombie gory that does come out. It's only one, so you don't have to worry too much about it. But the wave after is when the angel wave comes, and I guess you could tell the cycle already. It is angel peon wave, then zombie, then angel, then zombie again, finishing with the seal. And after the zombie seal phase, that's usually when Daboo is dead. Unless you haven't been cycling your units correctly on Daboo, make sure to absolutely remember you do have whales that can do a large amount of DPS to Daboo. And speaking of DPS, there are 3 ways to stop Daboo's attack. One being is just pure DPS and getting a damage knockback. The second is using your cat cannon and using that to knock Daboo back and reset the attack animation. And the last one is of course Sniper. So keep these things in mind to reset Daboo's attack. And it isn't a complete reset, so use it as an extra little boost to let your units get a whole bunch of more hits off before they actually get hit. So time that correctly and you should be pretty solid. Doesn't have to be too perfect where you have to get it every single time. It's just something that helps out a lot. But of course you could always have Holy Blast. If you have a very high level Holy Blast, you can pretty much sweep by this level very easily as well. But if you have a high level Holy Blast, I don't expect you to be watching this video. There we go. With the power of whales, pizza, and pure DPS, took out the second angel wave. Now it's time for the zombie seal phase. This is where a Bahamut shines, so get ready to use that, and he will in fact completely sweep the whole zombie seal phase. So you just have to wait for Daboo to attack, send out a Bahamut, boom, he sweeps everything, then it's on to just getting a whole bunch of damage done to Daboo, maybe even killing him this wave. As long as you knock Daboo back and kill all the zombie peons in this wave, you are set to win the level. So keep that in mind, and If you are taking too much base damage and you're getting pushed back way too hard, then I do recommend cycling double whales to get a damage knockback on Daboo and to kill the peons a lot quicker. Double whales are very solid for this stage. Do not forget about them at all. They do help greatly. But after the zombie seal phase, it's pretty much just waiting till your Bahamut is charged up again, then it's killing Daboo, then you're on to just killing the base. This is the reason why I do recommend getting your ramen decently leveled for this stage. Level 33, level 35. If you have it hypermax, then you won't have an issue at all. But level 30 does work. You'll just need to hope for fast recharge to save you or double defense up combos. But I'm pretty sure most people watching this video do have their ramen decently leveled, if not hypermaxed already. But once you cycle your Bahamut on this second cycle or third cycle, if you cycled your Bahamut very early in the level, this would be your third cycle. But if you saved it for the zombie seal wave, then it is going to be the second cycle. This is when Daboo is going to die, and now it's just win the game. just win. That's all the advice I can give you right now. Just win and beat the level. Congratulations, you'll get Curling Cat, and yay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Daboo the Dumbass. A decently easy stage, nothing too crazy, though the revenge stage for this level is pretty difficult, so pretty excited to do that guide, and it will be somewhere down the line. But yeah, drop a like if this guide did help you out. Subscribe if you're new. Join the hashtag Boogle gang. We're so close to 10k. Big 10k giveaway on the Discord soon, and a 10k Q&A video will release once we hit 10k, so make sure you do subscribe. And yeah, that's it guys. It's been John Boogle, and see ya.